of routine skincare, I mean, the approach differs depending on where you are, what the socioeconomic status is of the families you look after, and whether there is any family history of dry skin or eczema. Bathing, we usually start before the discharge from hospital. And first 24 hours, it's not urgent to bathe the baby, you can wait. Subsequently, you try to educate the parents on how to bathe in a hygienic way. If you are in a bigger community hospital, it may be safer to just wet wipe the baby because you have a chance of spreading infection when you're bathing the skin. Vernix can stay on the skin, you don't need to remove it. It has a protective as well as a moisturizing function. After 24 hours, when you're bathing, you can use a little soap or Vaseline to remove it. The nappy care is important advice, especially when the milk starts coming in, the baby has frequent stooling, what we call the physiologic lactose intolerance. So you try to educate them to use barrier creams or liquid petroleum or Vaseline to prevent the skin breakdown. It's also good to avoid wipes because with the wipes you tend to use pressure and you can just use wet cotton as we used to use in India. Disposable nappies versus cloth nappies or reusable nappies. I mean, obviously you need to be clear what the parent wants, and both are okay to use as long as you change it on a timely fashion. Especially in girl babies, don't allow stool in the nappy. There's a risk of urinary infection. Always educate them on cleaning from front to back so that they don't introduce infection in the girl baby and UTI. In case of moisturizing, I mean, most of the Indian mothers do massage with oil, malish. No need to do vigorous massage, but gentle massage with bathing routine and then oil after wash is fine. If there is dry skin, oil alone may not be adequate. Coconut oil can be used, mineral oil can be used. Avoid olive oil for skin care. As I said, it can be desquamating. In terms of moisturizer, if the skin starts getting dry, it helps to prevent dryness to reduce the risk of eczema. So you start moisturizing, and the key tip here is that the moisturizing should happen on wet skin. So don't dry the skin before you apply the moisturizer. And in terms of powder, there is no role for powder. You can use simple cosmetic products, doesn't need to be expensive ones, and additive-free baby products are better. If there is significant eczema, you can use specific eczema products, but again, the cost may be prohibitory. So liquid petroleum is a cheap and effective product, but the wetness on the skin is important, and repeating it if the particular area is dry is important. Avoiding scratching. So the babies tend to rub their feet together and the hands tend to go everywhere to scratch on the tummy and everywhere. There is always post-inflammatory depigmentation. If you don't moisturize adequately and the skin becomes eczematous, the red lesions that happen on the cheeks and on the tummy surface are usually okay. But in terms of the redness, if the redness happens, there is inflammation of the skin, you need to intensify the moisturizing and you try to avoid that stage happening by early education. The red areas heal after you start treating it with either a mild steroid with moisturizer or just the moisturizer. They leave hypopigmentation. So this is post-inflammatory hypopigmentation or depigmentation, and that takes a few weeks. So you see many babies with white patches on the tummy. There is no sign of active inflammation. The skin doesn't look particularly dry because she started moisturizing, but you have the depigmentation persisting for a few weeks to months. One of you has asked about wipes. I mean, as I said, for nappy care, it's better to use water and cotton. Even the water wipes are not totally benign because they have preservatives, and you have the pressure of wiping with the wipe. It's more than when you have more water-rich cotton balls. For the skin care, I mean, don't use wipes if possible. Just use wet towels to wipe the baby. And for mouth care as well, you can use washcloths, the clean washcloths. In India, risk of introducing infection with anything you do is a risk. So always educate them on hygiene as well. If any part becomes eczematous, obviously you need to either treat yourself with understanding of the problem or refer to the dermatologist. I think